Hey folks, how you guys doing over there? It's Bishopheals, baby. Forget about it. Hey, I'm here because this is for Doc Dave's army. Forget about it. The Bliss army. The Steam turbine army. Forget about it. The Mini B. The Micro. Oh, forget about it. Oh man, I love this Bliss. Forget about it. Ooh, it's looking really bitchin' right there on my brass Nemi. Forget about it. Anyway, you know what? Dave, boy, do I got a build for you. Forget about it. No, it's not this one right here. Though it is kicking really nice, I gotta admit. It's really kicking swell. This one right here, as you may know, being that you are the builder, forget about it. I'm running dual coils. Okay, as you can see, on my Bliss prototype right here. Forget about it. This thing is phenomenal. But, you know, this is not what I'm going to show you guys. No. I'm just vaping my ass off right now. That's all what I'm doing. But I am going to show you, being that people started handing in their videos for the competition, I'm going to throw in mine. Forget about it. Why not? It's all for fun. Forget about it. So, I'm going to raise the ante. Forget about it. You know me. I got to raise it. Let me tell you. Alright. So, this is what I got for you in store today. Alright? This is going to be, I'm going to do one on the Mini B, right here, in front of you guys. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Forget about it. Is it going to be single coil? No. It's going to be twisted coil. Hell freak, no. Is it going to be dual coil? Nah. Not for Doc Dave. No, this is not going to be a dual coil. Sorry, guys. Forget about it. No, this, I want to do something special. And I mean special. Alright? Something that would be for Doc Dave in the Jennies. Let me tell you. I haven't seen them do this at all, period. I'm wondering why they haven't done this. Well, maybe they don't know it could be done. Maybe. So I'm going to do something quite special. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a Quad Razer Coil Build on this Mini. Forget about it. Quad Build. Forget about it. It's going to be massive vape, juicy vape. Forget about it. It's going to be luscious, tasty. Ooh, forget about it. Better than cinnamon titties, baby. Forget about it. And we all know how much we love them cinnamon titties. Oh, forget about it. So, hey, I'm going to do this right now. Forget about it here live. Forget about it. Oh, man. And if you need another promo shot of this, forget about it. I'll do it tomorrow night on Vape TV Live. That's for sure. On my show. But I'm going to get this thing going, and I'm going to get it started. Forget about it. This thing's going to be phenomenal. Let's get our torch ready, shall we? Oh, hell yes, baby. Woohoo! Let's get this party going. So, here we go. So, we have here our Mini B. Oh, we're going to torch the hell out of it for maybe about, 30 seconds. Not much. Just a quick layer. It doesn't really need to be really oxidized for a long period of time. Okay, as you can see, I'm actually almost done. Just a little layer that I was pinching. And that's it. It's ready to get rolled. So, you take your mesh, start rolling it very gently. It doesn't have to be tight, just keep the form, okay? Make sure it's pretty nice and even, okay? And the way I roll is the inner channel. You gotta have a nice inner channel. Forget about it. That is key. That is key for a nice flavorful vape using mesh. So with that, now I'm just going to start rolling it very slowly, rolling it one direction. That's it, all one direction. And as I'm rolling it, I'm just squeezing it a little tight, not too much. Okay, and you want to make sure you still have that inner channel. See that? Okay, you still have an inner channel. There we go. Let's see. And there we go. Okay, so now that we have the right size, just want to make sure. Oh, no. Getting a little overexcited there. Forget about it. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we will toast it. Yes, we will toast. Now this would actually seal it. Okay, so make sure you do a good layer. Now take it to the other side. Okay. Blow on it. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cutting cut the edge off. Just the edge. Okay. Now what I'm going to use is, see, I just want to make sure, see, there's an inner channel still. That's extremely important. I want to make sure that you can insert it in like so. Okay, with no problems. Now we're going to insert it in. Voila! Okay, now as many of you have probably seen my previous videos, I only use very little wick in the tank because it will help improve wicking. Okay, it's very important. Okay, you see how much wick I'm using? Very little. Okay, that's exactly what I'm going to use. Very little. Now, for this build, okay, because we're going to be doing quad coils, and we're going to take it a little bit of sub-ohms, but not too much. So if anyone else is trying to do this, I'm going to use 32 gauge kanthal wire. I know many of you have that. Okay, so instead of me using 28 gauge, you'll probably bring it down to like 0.1 ohms and stuff if I actually do this, and that's pretty dangerous low ohms. So I'm gonna actually use 32 gauge for this build. So what I'm gonna do is take a piece of 32 gauge wire of kanthal A1. Here it is. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but because it's so thin, can you see that? It's 2 pieces. Okay, there we go, 2 pieces. So what I'm going to do is on the 2 ends up here, I will be doing a twist. and we're going to bend it like a hook, like so. See that? See if I can zoom it in for you. There we go. You see that? So you see the two wires now? So this would be the negative connection. I just did a hook. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the middle of this wire. And when I cut the middle of this wire, now I can spread the legs of the wire. See? Alright, so it's two pieces of wire, okay, the 32 gauge. Okay, so now the hook portion is what we're going to use for the negative connection. Forget about it. This thing is going to be phenomenal, baby! Woohoo! Alright, so we're on our Addy right now. I'm going to place the hook. And we need a little bit longer. That's okay. So there it is. See that? So the long side of the mesh faces the actual wick. Okay. Long side of the wire faces the mesh. The short one of the hook faces the outside of the screw. So now that the hook is on, we'll press down and we screw these in. Okay, once it's screwed in, what we do is we cut the tail off from the negative. Okay. And when you cut the tail off from the negative, the excess, what you want to do is you want to push it on top of the nut, okay? Now, that would help eliminate some hot spots. Yep, it will eliminate some hot spots. Now, if you've never done any dual coils on a Jenny in this method, well, being that I have, it makes it so much easier. But for the noobs, what I would recommend is straighten out the two wires, okay, and work the device. And you want to make sure that they're parallel. See that? That they're parallel. The two wires are running together parallel, okay? So there's my first set. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my flat screwdriver, which is in hiding. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now with a flat screwdriver, what I recommend is, as you're doing these coils, okay, let me see if I can zoom it in for you. Okay. You wanna keep them parallel, those wires. So as I'm actually coiling them, I can press down onto the wires themselves gently with the flat screwdriver. Realign them on the fly. So what we want to do is 4 to 5. Okay. That will give you approximately 10 wraps. Okay. So I already did my 4 to 5. Now I'm just readjusting the wires. And if you take your time, there's no rush. This is going to grant you a beautiful, beautiful, massive, enjoyable, flavorful vape. So if you've done it correctly, this is what it would look like. Let me focus that for you. See that? Alright? So you got a total of 10. Okay? Because it's 4 to 5 wraps times 2 because it's dual coils. So that's 10. Alright? Now what you do is tie it around the positive post. Okay? Once it's there, examine it, make sure everything is even, which it is. Okay, so now what I can do is I can cut off some of these excessive wires, just a little bit, just in case I need to adjust. Okay, remove this. Okay, now I'm going to cut the mesh. Take your time and do what I'm doing, adjusting each wrap individually with a flat screwdriver. Make sure it's parallel for each wrap that you do. It's going to come out so beautifully even that you shouldn't get a hot spot. Yep, key thing, you're not going to get a hot spot if you take your time and you do it the way I'm doing it. Four to 5 wraps is all what you need. This is what it looks like. This is exactly how it looks like. 5 dual wraps, 5 to 4 dual wraps. So we got quad coils here, baby. Forget about it. Quad coils. So now okay. Now what we do is we cut some of these excess wires. Okay. So now I'll put it on my brass nemmies. My other one. Forget about it. And we fire it up, and as you can see, they all fire up evenly, and I have no hot spots. No hot spots. Beautiful, huh? Not one hot spot. Forget about it. Okay? Beautiful. So now let's check out the ohms on this bad boy. Okay? Now these were 32 gauge. I wanted to keep it safe for you guys. I wasn't really I know. Why not 0.4 ohms, right? Well, shit, man. I wanted to keep it easy for you guys, like I was trying to say, but check it out. Okay? So, we're at 0.4 ohms with 32 gauge, okay? Dual coils on each mesh. Forget about it. Okay, with total, we got total of 20 wraps here. in total. Okay, forget about it. So now we slap it on the Nemi. Okay. Now, let's see. What will do justice here? Forget about it. Let's see what juice I'm gonna use. You know what? I'm in the mood for some COV4. Definitely in the mood for COV4. So, drop it in. Now, awesome. So what I'm doing is I'm just adding a couple of drops on top of the mesh. Okay, so now we put on the beautiful cap. I'm using the dual holes. Okay. See that? Duals. Use this drip tip. Makes it look nice and stylish. Alright, so we got the mini B. And just to recap, mini B, dual mesh, quad coils at 0.4 ohms. What did I say? Quad coils at 0.4 ohms. Forget about it. Oh, smackers. Woo! Here we go. Here comes the vape, baby. Forget about it. Wow, you can hear that? Hear that? You can fry an egg on that. Forget about it. Oh. And as you can see the little bubbles? See how they're coming up? See that? And you see that? That's the inner channels, baby, working for me. Oh, man. Delicious. Now, like I said, this is a build that I was saving. And it had to be for a very, very special laddie. And this is for Doc Dave's. Oh, man, Mini B. You should see what I do on the turbine. Forget about it. But the turbine, as of the last couple of days, well, it's been in the ER. I'm waiting for some health resuscitation help from Mr. Doc Dave himself, which he's supposed to be sending me something so I can, you know, do this kind of build on that. Forget about it. I mean, it's just phenomenal. But even on the Mini B or the Micro Mini, I mean, I can chain vape the hell out of it. I can chain vape the hell out of it. And not worry, because juice is coming down beautifully. Beautifully. Delicious. So with that, I'll let you guys go. Good luck on the contest. This is my admission, that's for sure. doing quad coils. I'm raising up the bar. Come on, guys. You can do something special over there. Forget about it. This is Doc Dave's. All right? This is Doc Dave's Mini B. Forget about it. So with that, I'll let you guys go. Live hard and vape hard. Forget about it.